The simplest way to draw a polygon is using the rectangle tool. This is not a drag and drop operation. Click for a corner, then release, move, and click for the other corner. The result is a polygon object with 4 corners. Alternatively, use the polygon tool to draw the polygon corner by corner. The dashed line shows how the polygon could be closed from the last drawn corner. Once the polygon is closed by drawing the last edge to its first point, the polygon object is created. Closing the polygon is not easy in the normal octilinear mode that requires 90 and 45 degree edges. Arbitrary shaped polygons are easier to draw in all direction line mode, which can be activated using the hotkey MLA, even from within the polygon drawing mode. A quicker way to close the polygon is double clicking when placing the last corner. This will place a corner and close the polygon. The same effect can be achieved using the PPC hotkey. Holes are not separate individual objects, but are integral parts of the polygon object. Thus, a hole can be drawn only within a polygon, and it can't cross the outline of the polygon. Holes are drawn with the polygon hole tool. The process is very similar to drawing the outline of a polygon using the polygon tool. All direction lines and double-click closing apply here as well. Since the hole is part of the polygon, it moves together with the polygon. Drawing another polygon over the hole will not affect the second polygon in any way, as the hole is part of the first polygon. Normally, copper traces and pad stacks clear into polygons, creating their own tiny cutouts to provide galvanic separation. Using clearances can cut a polygon in parts. The normal behaviour is that only the largest island of the polygon is kept. Smaller islands are cut off and discarded. But PCB-RND still remembers the original polygon shape. The original shape is called as drawn. These are the exact corner user input specified. What is then visible in the render and is exported in the Gerber files is the so-called clipped polygon, which gets all the clearance cutouts and cut off small island removals. Enabling the poly as drawn frame annotation will draw the as drawn contour of the polygon with a thin red line, exposing the corners that are in cut-off small islands. Manually drawn holes also have the red frame, but automatically generated clearance cutouts do not. Since PCB-RND remembers the as-drawn version, when the polygon is moved, it's recomputed. This may change clearances and, in turn, number and area of islands. The only shape that doesn't change is the as-drawn shape. The new clipped version after any edit is always computed from the as-drawn contour. Editing a polygon is as easy as grabbing one of the corners using the arrow tool. This moves the corner without enforcing any octilinear constraint. To move a polygon corner, keeping its original edge angles, press Ctrl while dragging the corner. Polygon corners can be moved even when they are invisible because of clearances. Having the as-drawn frame displayed helps finding these invisible corners. If the as-drawn frame is disabled, hovering over the visible part of the polygon still marks all the corners with small red crosses. The corners can be grabbed even when they are not being indicated in any way. The Insert tool can be used to add a new corner in an edge of the polygon. Once the corner is added, it can be grabbed and moved with the arrow tool. Hover the cursor over a polygon corner and press the Del key to remove that corner from the polygon. Selection is not considered in this operation. If a polygon gets so many clearance cutouts that it eventually fully disappears, PCB-RND prints a cleared out of existence notification to the message log. Of course, this only affects the clipped polygon. The as-drawn polygon is preserved. Enabling the as-drawn frame exposes the tiny polygon lurking under the vire's clearance. Moving the vire away removes the clearance from over the polygon, which appears again. There are no polygon pores or planes in PCB-RND. Whenever we need a large filled area, we always use the polygon objects. The polygon object can be used for small, irregular shaped areas, for large, complex shaped objects like PCB antennas, and for filling in the empty space of a layer with solid ground or VCC. This last is the most common application, and it works both if the polygon is drawn after traces or before traces. It's a good idea to lock such large polygons so they are not accidentally grabbed while working above them.